Leo, this is your August 2020 finance and career reading. Holler at your boy. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Gemini got this as well, starting off. You could be going through a similar thing. Swords is logic, thought, reason, Excel spreadsheets, text messages, email communication. Wands is fire, impetus, ignition, keys in the ignition, the starter, the motive, the incentive. In the reverse, this could symbolize some sort of imbalance between the two energies. Pardon me as I ugly sip through my big coffee mug, carving out your own tradition. So because of this imbalance, you might be trying to leave a situation, Leo, so you could strike out on your own, carve out your own tradition. Yeah, this is hope and faith. This is a Make-A-Wish card, Aquarius energy. This only comes after a tower moment, after things have proven themselves to not be built off of solid foundation. You survive that, and now you're coming out as having essentially a wish to be made. This adds up to a number 17, which is adding up to a number 8, which is new beginnings in numerology. Check that out. Make a wish, Leo. The Queen of Swords, and again, pardon me, like in my chops over here. The Queen of Swords in reverse again kind of symbolizes where your current situation, you're out of sorts. The Queen of Swords is the most business-oriented, professional, logic, reason, doesn't take no muck from anyone or anything, but when she's in the reverse, she's out of sorts. And given this Hierophant in the reverse, it's like you're emerging from this possible institution or long-standing tradition, and you're ready to strike out on your own, Leo. Spirit, August 2020, finance and career, Leo. Highest possible messages. 2 of Cups. This is a new agreement. Intertwined lovers. Doesn't have to be personal, despite the imagery. Or it could be someone or something that you're coming into contract with that's closely related in a love, romantic setting. But beyond what this imagery speaks to, this could be new contracts, new associations, new agreements. In the traditional tarot, it's 2 individuals offering their cups to each other. Cups are, covenants and contracts and agreements and finding common ground and seeing eye to eye, essentially. So you could be hoping for this to come to terms here. Excuse me, with this star card. So make a wish, though. Keep that in mind. Like, really, truly do that work, too. And it's so funny that there's a star here, right? There's star iconography. There's a star literally above the Hierophant. And it's almost as if that they pose a block to you, Leo. But, as in the Bible, they say the lamb and the lion are the only 2 worthy in the kingdom of God, essentially. This Hierophant, symbolic of tradition or some sort of gatekeeper, possibly pose as an obstacle to you, Leo, but you've emerged beyond them. And now you're closer to that star iconography here. In fact, you're channeling from the above divine to be able to manifest your highest reality, should you so choose to. Again, it's essentially the highest reality that you can interpret for the betterments of yourself and the greater good, the highest amount of the collective creative unconscious, and that's what you're trying to channel for, right? So success in finances and career is actually a spiritual endeavor, depending on how you define spirituality. Some would say altruistic, necessitation for a good social review. Think Yelp, but for one's character or statue within society, stature within society or their community. Good standing, essentially. So whether you think that's secular, or if you actually kind of define spirituality as good karmic, universally in the piggy bank of all matters, then you truly understand this. I usually don't like to say the what goes around comes around energy, because I kind of feel like that removes us from like unconditional love from the divine or from within, acceptance and unconditional love for self and forgiveness and all that stuff, redemption. But for all intents and purposes, I suppose having completed or surpassed this level or this obstacle or this challenge, I mentioned the worthiness here, right, with the innocence of the lamb and the majesticity of the lion, being worthy as to entering the kingdom of heaven, which is within, right? So if we're understanding the kingdom of heaven to be abundantly profound and abundantly giving and nurturing to us, then you have the capacity to excel in this manifesting of that vision into this reality, as symbolized here with this hope and faith of the star card. And essentially you've pulled this new circumstance in. Okay, it could be intimate union with divine masculine and feminine of self. I am getting hints of the divine innocent here with that lamb, and that can be symbolized as the archetype of the child or the infant within the divine vulnerable self that we have to embody the parenting of. I know this all sounds like woo-woo bullshit mumbo jumbo, but I mean, our career endeavors and our financial situation is indemnitely kind of woven into our karmas, really. Google indemnitely, tell me if that's a word. King of Swords in the reverse. This is having the knowing and understanding within Leo, essentially, the King of Swords. Yeah. And this is reciprocity. So you could know that you're in a situation where you're not being treated equally, you're not giving your fair share, your fair shake. I keep on wanting to say like fair shake of the stick, or maybe I'm confusing short end of the stick, or some mixed metaphor maybe, but that 6 is balance, and Pentacles is, like I said, luck, finance, institution, could be career, we could throw career in there, but anything 3D in the tangible world that we inhabit, as I always say. That's a tagline of mine. I think you are... This reminds me of, being out in the sun and raising your... It reminds me of what it's depicting, which is being out in the sun. I actually used to do this when I used to go to the gym when they were open, and there was an outdoor bridge between the two buildings that the gym inhabited, and I would go out into the sun and I would raise my hands and I would do some sort of like encoded spiritual something where I was like kind of like giving thanks to the Lord or to the sun or to the divine energy, the life-giving bearer energy of the sun here, and it's like some sort of ritual or tradition here. It's probably just giving thanks for Pentacle, for sustenance and abundance. And I think if it is some sort of spiritual ritual that's going to help remind you of that divinity and that spark and that intimate relation with the divine, so as to manifest your highest finance and abundance and career situation, then by all means do so, Leo. Again, I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. Your finance and career is indemnitely woven with your spiritual path and karmas and dharmas. Also, raising your arms raises your testosterone. So it could be like some sort of like supercharging, Tony Robbins, like changing your current state, blessing yourself like a rose Nama Yunus before a fight, giving thanks, giving away all that you have to give while receiving all that you have to receive, love, light, and blessings, like some sort of like ritual. I used to do this. I used to raise my hands. I know this sounds woo-woo, but walk with me here. So this raises your testosterone. This gives you a charge, right? I would think. That's why Muhammad Ali or fighters, they throw up their arms after a victory, because they're essentially exhausted, but they're also showing their prowess, right? Masculine or feminine, non-gender bias. Also, if you do a Superman pose for like a minute or two, that raises your vibe, that changes your state. That's what the whole like Tony Robbins, motivational speaker thing is about. It's about changing your state and thus your environment. Your environment has this electromagnetic pull and pulse and gravitational pull, and you're a force in it to be reckoned with, Leo. All right? You're a fixed fire sign. So you're essentially the sun in the solar system. You have a lot to say and do about the comings and goings and the way things operate. You're probably a centerpiece to a lot of people's lives, Leo. But anyways, I used to do raising your arms, and then I used to smile. They say, I know it sounds crazy, or probably looks crazy, but smiling rewires your brain to be happy. That's what they say. I don't know. Plus, it looks good on you. Queen of Pentacles. This is being in your shit. This is being in your element, working your magic. Think Fantasia. Not Barino, but, Mickey Mouse. Kind of like whipping up his magic. Was that the movie, Fantasia? And is that her name, Fantasia Barrino? Is that the singer? I don't know. I'm talking out of my neck. This is Capricorn Sagittarius energy. Could be Virgo Taurus, Leo. But yeah, the Queen of Pentacles provides for her people. You can only really do that if you're able to provide for yourself. So she's in her element here, okay? The home and the hearth. So this could be some quarantine vibes. Could be some pumpkin spice vibes here. See the pumpkins in the background? Look for some changes come October, this fall season, Leo. Could be to your work situation, your quarantine work from home situation. Four of Wands, this is public celebration. Could be a promotion, could be a marriage, could be some sort of union. The fungus here, think magic mushrooms, think cordyceps mushrooms, think intimately interwoven and intertwined with the high intelligence of your own biology here. Okay, Four of Wands, again, could be marriage, could be a new work opportunity. Again, with that, could be going into business with a loved one, a soulmate. Again, with that Two of Cups here, this is just a reiteration of soulmate energy. Dare I say twin flame soulmate energy. Look out for your your love reading August 2020 as well, Leo. I'm going to be doing that soon. So whatever it is, man, it's looking like it could be serious. It could be long term. Okay, even if it is a new career. Okay, I got 30 seconds left. This is getting over a missed opportunity here. So whatever you're doing, Leo, you're running and gunning, you're getting over it. I see just a bright, happy, healthy, vibrant August 2020 in your finance and career. Again, you just have to channel it. All right? If you want more on your personal situation, situation, holler at your boy. Link below. Reach out. Love you, Leo. God bless. Peace.